wear the worn. I was born with a set of horns and metaphors attached to my damn umbilical cord. Warlord of rap, little bastard with a 2x4 board, and smashed into your Honda Accord with a 4-door Ford. But a more toward drop of an acapella, the chopper fella, the mozzarella worse than a helicopter propeller. Got you locked in a cellar with your skeleton showing, developing anorexia. When I'm standing next to you, eating a 4-course meal, watching you starve to death with an IV in your vein, feeding you liquid Darvocet, pumping you full of drugs. Pull the plugs on the gunshot victims full of bullet slugs, who were picked up in an ambulance and driven to receiving with the gases ripped out of their pants and given a less than 20% chance of living. Have a possible placement as a hospital patient, storing the dead bodies in grandma's little basement. Dr. Kevorkian has arrived to perform an autopsy on you while you scream I'm still alive. Driving a rusty scalpel in through the top of your scalp and pulling your Adam's apple out through your mouth. Better call the fire department. I've hired an arson to set fire to carpet and burn up your entire apartment. I'm a liar to start shit. Got your bitch wrapped around my dick so tight you need a crowbar to pry her apart with. Motherfucker. Slim Shady, bitch, recognize. Met a retarded kid named Greg with a wooden leg. Snatched it off and beat him over the fucking head with the peg. Go to bed with the keg, wake up with the 40. Mix it with Alka-Selter and Formula 44D. Fucking acid tab, I strapped the whole sheet to my forehead. Waited till it absorbed in and fell to the floor dead. No more said, case closed, any discussion. I'm blowing up like spontaneous human combustion, leaving you in the aftermath of Holocaust and traumas. Cross the bombers, we blowing up your house, killing your parents and coming back to get your foster mamas. And I'm as good at keeping the promise as Nostradamus, cause I ain't making no more threats. I'm doing drive-bys and tinted Corvettes on Vietnam War vets. I'm more or less sick in the head, maybe more cause I smoked crack today, yesterday and the day before. Saboteur, walk the block with a Labrador, strapped with more corral for war than El Salvador. Foul style galore, verbal cow manure, coming together like an eyebrow on I'll be sure. Motherfucker, it's like this and like that and like this. It's like this and like that and like this. I'm the illest rapper to hold the cordless, patrolling corners, looking for hookers to punch in the mouth for the roll of quarters. I'm meaner in action than Roscoe, beating James Tart Sr. and smacking his back with vacuum cleaner attachments. I grew up in a wild hood, as a hazardous youth, with a fucked up childhood that I use as an excuse. And ain't shit changed, I kept the same mind state since the third time that I failed 9th grade. You probably think that I'm a negative person, don't be so sure of it. I don't promote violence, I just encourage it. I laugh at the sight of death as I fall down a cement flight of steps and land inside a bed of spider webs. So throw caution to the wind, you and a friend can jump off of a bridge, and if you live, do it again. Shit, why not? Blow your brain out, I'm blowing mine out. Fuck it, you only live once, you might as well die now. Yo. My mom sent me up to the store with a food stamp for a pack of cigarettes and a book at the newsstand. Here, 2 dudes ran up and jumped out of a blue van. I looked down at the ground and picked up a huge branch. I swung it at the first dude, the other one with him seen it snap so fast it looked like it broke before it hit him. So he tried to rush, I swept his legs, pinned him and bit him. He came back with 6 or 7 dudes screaming, "Get him!" I grabbed one, lit him on fire, pinned him and bit him. The next faggot gave me his shoes like they didn't fit him. One by one I just kept dropping them in the rhythm. Then I woke up, swinging in the middle of the kitchen.